In this new class of our course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning, we will study step by step the complete diagnostic and testing procedure of the PFC circuit found on an inverter electronic board. Throughout this training, we will learn how the PFC module works, what its main internal components are, and how to perform precise electrical tests using a multimeter in diode test mode. To begin, it is essential to understand what the PFC circuit is and what its function is within the inverter system. In many modern electronic boards, the PFC circuit is integrated into a single intelligent power module. This module internally incorporates several fundamental electronic components, including the rectifier circuit, the Booster IGBT transistor, high-speed power diodes, and thermal protection sensors. The main function of the PFC circuit is to convert the input alternating voltage into a high, stable, and filtered DC voltage required to properly supply the IPM module of the inverter system. Remember that the description of this video contains the access link to our complete course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning. The first step of the diagnosis consists of performing a complete visual inspection of the electronic board. During this inspection, possible burnt areas, open PCB tracks, overheated solder joints, sulfated terminals, damaged components, and swollen capacitors or capacitors with electrolyte leakage must be carefully examined. It is also very important to inspect the physical condition of the PFC module package, checking for cracks, perforations, deformations, or visible signs of overheating. Next, the condition of the main fuse, the input resistor, and the power relay must be checked to confirm that none of these components are open, damaged, or deteriorated. Remember that the description of this video contains the access link to our complete course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning. To correctly perform the PFC circuit tests, it is necessary to first identify the main terminals of the module. R and S pins, AC alternating current inputs coming from the electrical power line. PR pin, positive output of the internal rectifier. NR pin, negative line of the internal rectifier. L pin, connection to the external PFC coil or reactor. P pin, final positive voltage output to the inverter circuit. With the board completely de-energized, the multimeter must be configured in diode test mode. At this point, it is essential to correctly identify the terminal distribution of the PFC module by using the description printed on the top of the integrated module to investigate the specific function of each pin. For this procedure, the FPAB30BH60BH module is used as an example, widely used in modern inverter electronic boards. Next, the high-speed diode test of the boost circuit is performed. This test allows verification whether the internal fast diode correctly delivers the high current to the main DC bus capacitor. Step A. Place the black probe of the multimeter on pin P and the red probe on pin L. Correct reading. The multimeter should display a diode drop voltage approximately between 0.3 and 0.5 volts. Step B. Reverse the probes by placing the red probe on P and the black probe on L. Correct reading. The multimeter should indicate an open circuit or absence of continuity. Next, the input rectifier bridge test is performed. This test allows verification of the four internal junctions responsible for converting AC alternating current into DC direct current. Step A. Place the red probe on pin NR. Then touch pins R and S one by one with the black probe. Correct reading. The multimeter should indicate a diode drop voltage approximately between 0.4 and 0.6 volts. Step B. Reverse the probes by placing the red probe on pin PR and the black probe on R and S. Correct reading. A similar drop should be obtained, approximately between 0.4 and 0.6 volts. Step C. Reverse the probes again in the same measurements previously performed. Correct reading. The multimeter should indicate an open circuit or absence of continuity. Finally, the Booster IGBT transistor test is performed. Step A. Place the red probe on pin NR and the black probe on L. Correct reading. This measurement checks the internal protection diode of the IGBT transistor. The multimeter should indicate a voltage drop between 0.4 and 0.6 volts. Step B. Reverse the probes by placing the black probe on NR and the red probe on L. Correct reading. The multimeter should indicate an open circuit or absence of continuity. With these tests, it is possible to accurately diagnose multiple internal faults present in the PFC circuit of inverter electronic boards used in modern air conditioning and refrigeration systems. Remember once again that the description of this video contains the complete access link to our complete course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning.